It's day 1137, the Arukh HaShulchan. Like a sponsor coming share more of the Arukh HaShulchan. Please contact directly, very greatly appreciated. Today we're doing Simon Kuf Yud and Yeridea. See if Chav Zayin Lamed Beis. Chav Zayin. B'zesh Kos HaTur V'zel Lashono. This the Torah wrote as follows: For the Shring Shapir She'echad Me'em Me'arov, that which he allowed the rest of them when one was punished Me'arov. That's right. The contrary. That which he allowed that one which is punished Me'arov. Tafka Dumi Tesha Chanus. Simply in case someone's in 9 stores. Since you do have an ikar min koima. This is known and distinct in its place. But animals and other things are significant. Which got mixed up in heter she'enim b'teilim, I feel belef, which not both even 1,000. I feel in pir shechel mem min a rov aser. Even one of them separates the majority. It's aser. Since you can't tell, which is the iser, where you're actually going to take from the kavua. It's very chumrah. Specifically when you removed it deliberately. If it's separate on its own, it's okay. Even separate its own is still forbidden. The Rashba sphere like Rabbeinu Tam. The Rashba also like Rabbeinu Tam. The lo amruk zerazu that you might come to. They didn't say the zera that you might come to take from the kavua. Rakamasha amar shebiyadav yigrom apirud. Only in a case where you yourself caused the separation. That's what he says. If you move them deliberately, it's also. I mean, if it happens on its own, it's permitted. She does rebound places. Now, he's more machmir. He says, "Kavod rabbanim chmir apapirish mimela." Kavod rabbanim, such as over here, where chtil is kabed, it's not nikar. The machir even if it's separated on its own. Kavches, Rabbeinu Beis says, "See v'ad brasa karashba karashba." Shkasabi writes, the Bali Chaim Mishadvar and Chashuv Shizar Beheter. Bali Chaim other things which got mixed up in heter. Shein B'teim Afil Belf, which are not bottle even 1,000. Afil B'Shacham Arov Achashon Arobus. Even if one separated from the majority after the mixture became known, also it's forbidden. Fushavish Miskavin, but it's only delivered deliberately. Abishmael Shoy, if it happened in stone, it's permitted. Akam Lashon. For Rabbi Tamil Torah, many people stand on the Torah. The kind of Yimachlok is a Rash Barosh. Another machlok is Rosh, obviously Rosh being more machmir. Kapani afla Rashba also fish miskavin, but according to Rashba, it's also at least when you deliberately separated it. How do you write in the end of Siman Nun Zayin by an animal which had puncture wounds, which made a trait for these the suffix trait, which got mixed up in other animals. By making them all move. Called the Parish Miruba, taking each one as a Parish Miruba. After Rashba also, even Rashba, it's also for you to deliberately get yourself involved in this. Koshkin Rosh, it's certainly also according to the Rosh. The only heter to do this would be according to the opinion which we saw yesterday, which distinguishes between Kachim and Chulin. Also, that's Beno, similarly, at the end of Simon Tef Zayin, where you have a question about also best Beno, can you shech when the animals got mixed up, which was the oso or the beno, the animal you shechted. Because Chaim writes the same thing that Boshina ben Aide. That make them move. Yes, it's a mush. Agama Rosh Kasake. Even more strange is that the Rosh, who's more machmir, wrote that Shem Balos Golos in the name of the Bahag with Perak Hey, the Chulin Simon Hey, Lein also as beno. We agree to the also beno process. And maybe says to Baskain Lebus of Simon Tezvav. I Tezain. I Yen Shom. Okay, so what are we going to do with this? All of our rabbis toiled in this matter. Those who wrote the Torah did not write this halacha. This is the base of Simon Samar Zayin, he says here. He said this is all the brackets. And Arukh HaShulchan says that doesn't seem to be the case from the end of Zayin. Because of those who write the Das Rosh Torah, the Meikar didn't mutter. The opinion of the Russian Torah is that according to the strict law, it's permissible. And not really considering a take from Kavua. That's not our problem. This Simon, they said, it's a chumrah which is appropriate to be machmir. That's the Bach. Who will, let's see how constrained this answer is. I mean, I'm wanting to even achek much because I'm seeing above his Oshana. The Ramas is a different from how he says, "Well, the Osir Fishim means kaveh, which is also if you deliberately separate it. Haishlo pirush rak ma'at. It's only some of them separated. You should make tzasi. You should come in some of the forbidden ones you made in place. So as Cheshin Shenagam Kavua Gangan, they're afraid they're going to go back and take from the Kavua. And these Parshu Kulam Yachab, they all moved. None of them remained in place. Shasi Kiros and Pirshu Sasa, and at the time they're uprooted. Some of them separated to one side. Also, Shpishu as Mutarim, those which are porish when they are in movement, are mutar. Rak Shnaim Akronim Asurim, only the last two are Asur. So, no rove there. Beautiful Sefer Darkei Moshe. The Ramah explains how Darkei Moshe the Torah. But Sosi Nun Zaim Sosi Man the Tezvayim Mayachai Gavna. The Torah say about where they're all on the move. Ayin Sham. The Yoshem Farish seems to explains Mashom Chazal Sham Gzeira Shem Yikach Min HaKavua. Which Chazal says Gzeira they might come take a Kavua and a Kavanah Pam Acheres. It's not that it's some other time you're going to take from Kavua. Kamo Kol Gzeira Shem Shratsky Nezeh, as is normally with the meaning of any Gzeira in Chazal. If you take tatiro, I guess, if you permit him with that which those things are poresh, in this self-same case, it's going to go to the kavuyim. Oh, that's the case if they're all separated. Regular kavuyim, no chashash, because no kavuyim to which he could go. Kvar Yisigu Arbei Gedolim Alav. Many Gedolim already had tightness on the Ramah. The Hedi Mucham Bezvachim Shalmein Chiluk seems that Zvachim there's no distinction. The Okin Lamei Musu Kulam. In other words, doesn't make this distinction they're moving or not. It says that they all have to die. Because there's a chatas mason mixed in. Why? Yashu Bavan says she's Pazu Kulam. Scatter them all. It's the Taz question, Bichosh question. The Bach's question. There's no difference if they're on the move or not. Vrashu at the moment avoid the Los Filakain. Rashi itself clearly doesn't hold that way. Shall we custom say Loshin writes as follows? If they separate not in front of us, or they scattered in front of us, and and then the kvius is negated, and it's okay. Or if you didn't do it deliberately. But if you did it deliberately, even where there's winds which separate, they're all usher. Doesn't want to say this is the shachar benetli that it's definitely also chatchila. It also came with the b'diavad. We did it, but the evid it's mutter. Lamed. It seems that the language of the Ramah, the Shulchan Aruch, you can infer this. Otherwise, his language is not precise. Shayil Amari began said, which is also if you deliberately removed it, so only a few of them were removed. Okay, that's how he started. That if they all were poresh together, in other words, he start with language of he free show. Separate them. And was the language of impure shoe. They separate on their own. To be consistent, he should have said imri free shon. He separated them. Kulan biyachad. Came and came and there's skiving is going on. We're doing it deliberately. So clearly this is what he means to say. The pirish if you only moved some of them deliberately, it's also b'diavad because you might go to the kviyas. But they're all scattered together. You didn't intend to do it. It happened on its own. Even do it even l'chatchila once they're on the move, and you didn't do it. Everything is great. But and if you did it deliberately, it's also to do it l'chatchila. You should not have done it. Mutter b'diavad once they're on the go. It's mutter b'diavad. He didn't write this. The mother didn't write this explicitly because he normally is very terse. Is that Kavan He also didn't want to explain this explicitly. He came to Chatchil also, because you're not really supposed to do it. Somebody those who want to say like this. The appears if a few of them separated, ain't kachim, the between kachim and gam also it's also by chulin. Since there are those that are which remain static. Obviously, it's bazu kulam, but they all scattered. And the whole is something you might come to take from the kavua. There, they're making a kachim, but not by chulin. It's taz. Regardless, regardless of how we learn this, won't work for the tour. Tour doesn't use that language. The tour says shapiresh, even if it's pirish mimela. It's no good. This distinction between if they all moved or some of them moved, there should be pikuach nefesh. It applies to pikuach nefesh. I guess whether these people are Jews or not Jews. And no gzera is relevant there. The ikar gazu chazal. But by Yisurin, where it's a gzeres chazal, shemikamin kavod, you might come to kavod, echni mode, semisham, I can learn from there. Yeshu tzol the targets to be a tour. So those who want to answer the tour, this b'sof simon tesayin b'sof b'smino, that which he says b'smino, the mishim the isra ena ayom lo lemachar. Since the Isra is only today and not tomorrow, in a bahul. He's not in a frizz. He's not frazzled. It's not going to take from the kabul. He'll wait for tomorrow. Logos, and that's it. Make it there. It's a pichadash. And im ki ulai yishpor lomar kain. So well, maybe you can say that. No, the Russian tour lomar kain. Where did the Russian tour get this? Inki dinzen over emi ba'alochs does. Even though this all comes from the bahag, come lava at least on davar shu neged agvar mefureshes. You shouldn't. Just write something which seems to be against the explicit Gemara, where it seems that if they're moving, it's okay. But the Dain Kashach the Jews of the Siman Nun Zain. Also, that okay. In fact, it's Mutzah tomorrow. That works by also no, but it doesn't work by the Drusa, by the punctured animal. Lamed out. Oh, namely, is like near Dibia to bring Bisiata Dishmaya. Says the word is clear. If we carefully parse the Sugin Zvachim, the Baruch would ask the Nichmashinu B'Naidei, let's make them move and they'll scatter. Then because the Parsh remove a Parsh, and we'll say that whatever comes to the majority. The one answers yes, theoretically, but he might take he might come take from the Kavua. The Titu Taisus Shom is El Shom. The Taisus there have the following issue. The Godzim Shum Kavua, since the Gzeh was because of Kavua, you're near it. Took one from the kavod. It's also the rights. You can't say that. Lo shayach kavua because this is kavod rabbanon. Lo shayach kavua because the rights lo shayach kavua elebedavar ayadua, where it's known. This is trade for this is kosher. This trade. Like the 9 stores, etc. Ubil divrei, but Tais is saying the Chora Midia Chmiru b'Isra Zeh b'Feirush Mishum Gzeira Sherikach Min HaKavua. Since they're machmir in this Isra because of the Gzeira, lest you come to take from the Kavua. Masha Zeh is the Torah. It sounds like it's a Torah prohibition. Okay, because if not, how will they Gzeira? Be a decree on a decree. The Asu Pipisha Pirshu that the Asu when they scattered when they separated, Mitam Sherikach Min HaKavua, because you might take from the Kavua. But when you take kavod, ain't no rabbanon, because we're talking about kavod rabbanon. El tzorich, I have to say the Africa have to rak kavod midrabanon, even though we're all talking about kavod rabbanon here. Come, nevertheless, ro chacham milachmir zel ligzor gizera. Here Chazal did make gizera ligzera. Pisa kapanim ein zeh rak sheyesh kapanim isser badei betaroi bezeh. So okay, but that's only if there's a definite isser in this mixture. Kabona velo treifa, such as nevela or treifa or rovea v'nirba. Kachim or animal which have relations to the human being. When kachim avomakim sheyesh kan safek al ikar iser, where there's a doubt on the primary iser. Body lo goes to b'chay gavno. They definitely make zera on such a case. Heal to his fakes faker. It's immorally in fakes faker. There's okay in shlos fakers. There's like 3 fakers. The chuliyam ashari, fil cheskisser, which everybody agrees is mutter, even if there's cheskisser. Claim also besmenos, everybody else there's no body ain't can rock suffix isser. It's only a suffix isser. Doctor yochal kol terbes yom echad. You're gonna eat the whole mixture one day. Okay, what if you will? Shemalot tistam in cloud biyom zeh o emabas. Maybe today you're not gonna get either the mother or the daughter. Maybe a rush for two of self siman test zayin. Tivir balok zeh so lo people who cloud is it. There ain't a shum dimi siman zeh. There's no comparison. Dochi ish vade isser. Here's the vade isser. There, however, who hasam was suffix isser. Nachmir rabbanan kuliyai. Suffix isser in the rabbanan, we don't have to be a machmir that much. On base, the gandiv to the Jews of Sof Siman Nun Zayin. Also, what the Torah writes by Jusa at the end of the Sof Siman Zayin. Kakim do talking about that. It also works out well. According to this. The other Shon Hashem, what the right says, custom sever mitzvah suffix Jusa. She's arba you have a suffix punctured. Them kind of mixed up with other ones. Yesh but sad lahati. There's a reason to not be matched. That is fake sveka. So double suffix Jusa and suffix. Whether this is the one. But near sheesh takona feel bade Jusa. She's arba and there's even a takona for a definite Jusa. They can mixed up the Choshin and Night to make them all move. We say each one comes to the rope. Except for the last 2. So the Hakam and quote from the Torah. Beard verbal and ears like Kenu. So he seems he's saying is the Baal according to Arukh HaShulchan, the Baal Sefer Mitzvahs Omer, the suffix Drusa Yesh Tzad Latir De Taroves. If you're doubtful Drusa, there's a Tzad Mimat, they're going to get mixed in. Klamar Vena Doim L'Sabad Daishim Esim L'Kufyud, it's like L'Sabad Esim L'Kufyud, where getting mixed in is not going to help us. So the kind of have a suffix Isser, having a fake faker, because they're the Isser's in doubt, and it's like a fake faker. Because they're my Torah, they got Bavade Jusa Kenu, there's also true by Bade Jusa. Fima should be here because they come Bavade Jusa Yesh B'dika Medina. Oh, new element here. Even Bavade Jusa, theoretically, you could check it out. I show you that's a Rambam Rosh Batur, King Gam Jerusa Badois. Same as it's definitely true Jusa, ain't a suffix Isser. We don't know if it's the type of thing which is going to answer the animal or not. It's not the definite is confused. So by the also Vesmino Rameko, because you might not come to do also Vesmino today at all. And by the also Vesmino we come to Rameko because it's theoretically you could check it out. That's what can be mounted them by causing them to move. The Diana Shachmir B'Shtam is nothing matter by the last 2. Because the brackets, Father Rabbi Tzul Ikar Chiddush. That is the primary Chiddush. The Mishum that takes the cost of Shita 3, Yesh the Sorba Savi Jus and Shini Sarif. The Reed says, Mishraser, when the Savi Jus mix up, about Sayer Mitzvah Slows Real Kane, and Smak does not all that way. Mishum the Suffolk is a shine because the Suffolk is different. And say, Omer, as far as who, Gamba Bade Jus are having a Suffolk. So he says, Bade Jus is Suffolk because you could do B'dika. And it's clear, says